David Muir was the only reporter out with the National Guard choppers today dropping sandbags. David.
Diane, good evening from what essentially is a wall they're building out here in the ocean about 8 miles offshore. These are sandbags that have been dropped here all day long, a clear-cut example of one more state taking action into its own hands. They know the pressure is increasing on BP, but they don't have time to waste. The oil is right behind me.
Fort Jackson, Louisiana, and we discover a marathon of sorts. Blackhawks, Chinooks, all lining up in the air as sandbags are attached from below.
They're going to be lifting up about 7,000 pounds worth of sandbags.
Today they brought us on board. 8 weeks in, Louisiana's governor has told the Guard there is no time to wait for BP.
We're flying about 8 or 9 miles out in this Blackhawk, and you can see the sandbag hanging from the bottom of the Blackhawk. They're using these sandbags to build a wall, one more barrier for this oil.
Drop, drop, drop.
And then you hear it and feel it when that 2,500 pounds of sand is dropped. A line of sandbags now connecting the dots between the barrier islands here, and we wondered, along with most everyone else here, who's paying for all this?
BP's paying for this.
Yes.
You're keeping a tab.
They're keeping a tab.
That tab is growing across the Gulf. Today, even the president acknowledged the claims process is not working, saying he'll ask BP to establish a fund and will take stories with him back to Washington for his meeting with BP's chairman.
I was calling to check on my claim.
He can take Victoria Evans' story. We were with her last week as she called BP for her claim check.
When is that supposed to happen?
A week later, she told us today it's not here yet. We called BP and they simply told us they've paid about half of the 51,000 claims, $62 million worth, they say. The average amount for a fisherman or a deckhand, $2,500 here, a mere fraction of what they would have earned these last 8 weeks. A growing tally on the ground and in the air, with the National Guard telling us today BP will get the bill.
Meantime, back at the effort tonight to build that wall, protecting the barrier islands from the oil that's out further. You can see them dropping another bag here now. They say they are waiting for answers just like everyone else. And in the meantime, they're going to continue their efforts. They'll be back here again tomorrow, Diane.